Okay, let's jump right in. We're
Okay.
looking at Amazon's newest smart display today, the Echo Show 11, the 2025 version.
Right.
And the sources seem to think this isn't just, a minor update. It feels like they're really trying to change what a big smart display can actually, do.
Yeah, exactly. And our mission here really is to figure out if this device, the Show 11, is actually the big leap forward that makes it worth, the extra cash compared to the smaller Show 5 or Show 8. What really makes it different?
Well, the most obvious thing, I guess, is just the size, that huge 11-inch screen.
Hmm.
And reviewers are pretty much all saying the same thing. It's bright, it's sharp, feels quite premium, actually.
Yeah, they slimmed down the edges too, the bezels.
They have, yeah. Makes it look a lot less like a sort of clunky tablet and more
Yeah.
integrated, sleeker.
But a nice screen needs good guts, right? And the interesting part here is this new A3 Pro chip they've put in.
Okay.
Amazon's calling it smarter, and what that seems to mean for, for you using it isn't just speed, it's about processing things locally.
Locally. Right.
Yeah.
So what does that actually mean in practice? What can the A3 Pro do that the older ones couldn't?
Well, it really speeds up smart home stuff, like massively cuts down the delay.
Right.
Instead of your command going up to the cloud, waiting, then coming back down just to say, turn on a light.
Right, that slight pause.
Exactly. The A3 Pro can handle more complex routines like, when I walk into the room after sunset, turn on a lamp, boom, instantly. Right there on the device.
Uh-huh.
That immediate reaction, it makes automations feel way better.
Yeah, less like you're waiting for tech and more like it's just happening.
Yeah.
And speaking of the experience, media seems better too.
Yeah. Reviewers were actually kind of surprised by the audio. They said it's, fuller, louder, good for music, YouTube, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And the camera got a bump too. It's a 13 megapixel one now with auto framing.
Auto framing, so it follows you.
Yeah, exactly. Which isn't just like a gimmick. Think about using it in the kitchen. You can be moving around, chopping stuff, looking at a recipe, and you stay in the picture on your video call. It understands it's probably going to live somewhere you're, active.
Okay, that makes sense. So let's switch gears a bit to what really seems to set the Show 11 apart from the 5 or the 8. It's not just the screen size, is it? It's this idea of it being a proper smart home hub.
Exactly. That's the key thing, I think. And this is where the higher price starts to maybe make sense for certain people anyway. It's got Zigbee, Matter, and Thread built right in.
Right. Okay, lots of tech words there. For someone listening, what does having all three of those actually mean for setting up their smart home?
It basically means less clutter, fewer extra boxes.
Ah, okay.
Like in the past, your Philips Hue lights needed their own little hub, right? Maybe some sensors needed another one plugged into your router.
Yeah, I've got a few of those.
So because the Show 11 supports these newer standards, especially Matter and Thread, you can connect loads of different brands of lights, locks, sensors, whatever, directly to the Echo Show itself. No need for those extra little hubs for each brand, which is, well, super handy.
Okay, that is a big plus. Eliminating those extra bits of hardware, but there are always trade-offs, right?
Always.
And the big one here is the price. It costs a lot more than the smaller ones. If all I really want is like kitchen timers and weather forecast.
Then yeah, the Show 5 or the Show 8 is probably perfectly fine and much cheaper. That's the main thing to weigh up if you're not going to use it as the central brain for your whole smart home.
You're paying for features you don't need.
Pretty much. And there's another trade-off, just physically. That lovely screen, it's very glossy.
So fingerprints,
Yeah.
reflections.
Yep. Fingerprints, especially if it's in the kitchen, are gonna be a thing. And if you put it near a window, you'll definitely get reflections. Bit annoying.
Right. And we have to mention privacy, don't we? It's still an Alexa device.
Of course. It's always listening for that wake word, like any other Echo. Now, they do include the physical camera shutter
A little slider, yeah.
and the microphone mute button. But the advice is still, you really need to kind of dig into the settings yourself, understand what data it's collecting, and adjust your preferences.
Okay, good reminder.
Yeah.
So wrapping this up then, who is this actually for?
Well, it seems like the ideal spot is somewhere busy. Kitchen counter may be the main living area, where you'll actually use that big screen a lot for video calls, watching recipes, playing music, and definitely for controlling a bunch of smart home devices.
So probably overkill for just like a bedroom clock or putting it on your desk.
Absolutely overkill, yeah.
Right.
So I guess the final thought for you to chew on is this. Considering it can be that central hub, with Matter and Thread support making it pretty future-proof, How much is ditching those extra little hub boxes worth to you? Does that convenience outweigh the higher cost and, dealing with a glossy screen? That's the calculation you need to make for your own setup.